Well, I didn't think that this was necessarily the best ground to fight in. I voted against one part of this defunding provision, but then voted to fund the Department of Homeland Security at the end of the day. I believe, look, funding runs out at the end of February. I don't think, we're responsible enough out here to that we're not going to let the funding lapse. Now, what's that going to look like? Maybe it's another short-term funding bill as we continue to debate. The real question now is, though, what can the Senate do? And I think, we sent our bill over to the Senate. They have to debate and send something back to us, and that's going to be the real question right now. So while there's internal disagreements in terms of the president's executive order and what we believe is an overstep of his authority on the area of immigration, I'm a supporter of immigration reform, by the way. I just thought he did that incorrectly. I think at the end of the day, we'll be responsible and keep the government funded.
Do you think Republicans will be able to find a common position on immigration?
Look, it's tough. It's a very tough issue. In a country where there's only two political parties, you're going to have vast differences in those political parties, and that leads to some complication. I think, Republicans all understand that we need to secure our border, and I think we do need to. I've worked the border as a military pilot. I've seen that there's areas of danger, frankly, where drugs come through and everything else. But I think at the end of the day, we've got to understand that you have 12 or 13 million people here illegally, and you're not going to deport them all. So what do we do to bring them out of the shadows? I'm a supporter of that reform, but it's going to take a long process to get there. At the end of the day, this may be something that is solved by whoever the next president of the United States is.